God threw me back down and my new mom made me Luke.
Could this child have been a woman in his past life? Luke, age 2, began to worry his parents when he kept commenting about a mysterious life he had before he was even born.
He used to say when I was a girl I had black hair.
At first, they didn't pay much attention to what their son was saying.
When a 2-year-old says something like that, you just kind of blow it off.
But then his mother realized Luke kept calling everything around the house the same name.
I said, well, what should we name the ladybug? And he said, Pam.
When she asked him why he was so obsessed with the name Pam, his answer shocked her to her core.
Pam was me once.
Luke went on to explain that he had a life before as a woman called Pam. However, when she died, she was kicked out of heaven. Terrified, Luke's mother called her own mother for help.
We started to realize that perhaps we did actually have something there.
Over the following weeks, Luke's mother kept asking him about this previous life.
I said, do you remember how you died? And he said, yeah, it was a fire.
He would then tell her that he used to live in Chicago decades ago. Using that information, his family made an eerie discovery.
What I found was in March of 1993, there was a fire that was called the Paxton Hotel fire.
Then she asked him if he remembered the fire, to which he nodded.
At that point, he made like a motion with his hand, like he was jumping off of a building.
In that fire, there was a woman called Pamela Robinson, aged 30, who jumped off her flat in an attempt to escape the fire. However, she died upon impact. Perplexed by this, Luke's mother went deeper into the area where the fire happened.
As I read further on about Maywood, I figured out that it was a predominantly African-American part of town.
She found out Pam was black and asked her child if he knew the woman's skin color.
And he just looked right up at me like, duh, black.
Terrified about this knowledge, Luke's mother finally told her husband about Pam.
And his first reaction was, you're crazy. I had to keep showing him how many things lined up.
They then decided to test if Luke was lying or not.
And we had put it on a sheet of paper with a bunch of fake pictures.
Luke stared attentively over the sheet, looking at every photo with great detail.
I know someone I can recognize. It's a Pam.
He then went on to provide more information behind the picture.
But I remember when this one was taken.
His parents were shocked by this. They started to call in specialists and ways to help him. But suddenly, one day, Luke stopped talking about Pam.
It's like he got it all out, he was finished, and he had nothing more to say about it.